puts a bit of spin on it, is away. Does he go solo? Drops the shoulder. Setting the tone of the game. But familiar faces in the starting 11 for United. Ten Hag always pointed to win.
Been astute with their signings, really, the loans they've brought.
Sumari, little teaser on the blind side of Dallo. Decordova-Reid, spectacular goal against Tranmere Rovers in Leicester's. Fernandes tried to throw. Nacho to Fernandes. Not the shot. Ayew looking for the garage here amongst these players. Martinez has left his spot on the left.
He wanted, and how's Amorim going to deal with that?
Decordova-Reid. Danny Ward clears the ball. He's anticipating.
Hampton playing for the underages, so it's good to.
Garnacho has to be a left-footed player, but it's Fernandes who on Manchester United. It's a shower of goals at Old Trafford, and Fernandes is off the mark for the season. Things are changing around here.
Well, it's smiles all around. This one is a bit fortuitous. Then you're thinking back to that challenge from El Canoes, putting his side in danger. Takes a massive deflection off James Justin. Completely changes the direction of the ball. Fernandes trying to wrap it in that top right-hand corner. Nothing that Danny Ward can do about that one.
Play here, McAteer.
Jamie Vardy's still running about. At his age, he's got.
From Manchester United, flies it across the face of goal. Garnacho hangs it in the air, and Ward will be happy to just. Martinez. Flag stays down, and then he remembers he doesn't have VAR to fall back on, so he has to go with his instincts.
A wry smile.
Interesting, they're shooting before the game, and he was more than willing to. Shakes off three Manchester United players who got. There's Ayew freestyling between the two of them. Onside, but the pass is the boys in blue on the edge of the Manchester United penalty area.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. I think you've got to take that ball and.
It's a clever turn here from Dallo. Puts in the early ball. Chance for a second. Superb second. Garnacho on the sharp end of a superb Manchester United move. Ruud van Nistelrooy is having a ball.
It's a wonderful finish, but the ball for me is incredible. As a forward player, this is what you want. An early ball into the space behind the back line that you can run onto. And don't get me wrong, there is a lot to do with this finish, but we know what a talented player Garnacho is. Dallo does ever so well, lets the ball bounce across him so he can get it at his feet and put it across first time. Good little dink.
But all of the tall players in there. Thomas, look.
Sort of the relationship they used to have on the pitch.
Here. El Canoes. Oh, Cody has given it away. Finesse. One team attacks, the other attacks. You see Manchester United react. The face of goal, Ward to Trafford, don't they? Ugarte. Fernandes, little step over. Casemiro, shooters the demand. Oh, did he shoot? Van Nistelrooy celebrating like he scored it himself, and he would have been very proud of that one. Brilliant from the Brazilian. That has lifted the mood around Old Trafford.
Well, there's a lot to like about this goal. First, in terms of the run from Garnacho down that left-hand side, makes it early, it's deliberate, and it's the run that makes the ball at times. And he does well, he keeps the ball. There's a little dummy in here as well. I think the ball initially goes into where it's looking for Fernandes, and there must be a shout.
3 goals down, it may be.
It's a good omen to start the new tenure.
Can he join the goal-scoring party? Garnacho. Ward with an uncertain block as he is left completely exposed by his Leicester defence.
There's just red shirts flying forward. Garnacho gets the ball there, but look.
Manchester United looking for their 5th goal before half-time. He could have had it. Ruud van Nistelrooy's team are going for a 5th here. It's Garnacho! King hoping to make it. Coley to Justin. There's a hole they've done. Here is Justin. Ayew gets in the way. Most of Leicester's issues. Taken short and quickly. Xerxes in there, off the post, and Casemiro sweeps it in. Blink tonight and you'll miss a goal. That man's always enjoyed celebrating a Manchester United goal. Casemiro's not on the score sheet too often. He's now looking for a hat-trick.
Well, the Manchester United fans wanted a reaction, and they've certainly got it. We can talk about the defending, but this is a reaction from these Manchester United players to want to go forward, to do it with purpose, to put the ball in the back of the net. You see here initially, comes off the woodwork, it's his initial header, Casemiro, but then he reacts. He does laurels, he's not got his head in his hand.
Spin on this ball and put it under the cross.
A player going down of their own accord, and yeah, you see he slips there.
Canus, lovely little 1-2. Ayew creating a diversion at the near post. Get it away by Martinez. So the Leicester punches here. Justin is free. They crowd the 6-yard box of Manchester United's backup goal. Over the top of the defence. It's a great ball to just El Canus with it. But he's been the most forward thinking, too much on the cross already. Leicester do have a good Thomas with a decoy run.
Ball first time, he's probably got more time than he thinks he can take a touchdown.
Ball out of the air, Ayew is in there, the United defender space on this right hand side.
Score it to get themselves back in.
By Ward. Now Garnacho, Zergs. Garnacho cuts it back, Fernandes lets it go. Zergsy! Kept out by Ward.
It was another hectic afternoon in Sarah's house as she hurriedly cleaned, preparing for the dinner party that evening. Her husband, Alan, had promised that his mother would visit today, and Sarah was determined to impress her. She always felt nervous around her mother-in-law, but this time she would show her that she could handle the house and everything that came with it. The doorbell rang, and Sarah hurried to open it, expecting the nanny she had hired to help with the cleaning. Instead, she found an elderly woman standing on the doorstep, her posture bent with age, but her face calm and serene. "Ah, you must be the nanny," Sarah said, motioning for the woman to enter. "Come in quickly. We have a lot to do." The old woman stepped inside quietly, her hands folded in front of her, her expression unreadable. Sarah noticed her silence but dismissed it. "You're quiet," Sarah remarked. "I don't like arguments. We have a guest coming, so get to work." She handed the broom to the woman. "Sweep every room. I want this place spotless." The old woman nodded wordlessly, taking the broom and starting to sweep the floor.